High school basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. Tonight's game, the Frontier Redhawks are on the road at Ballot Gymnasium in Athol to take on the Athol Red Raiders. Hi again, everyone. This is Chris Collins directly at courtside with Alec Eckel and Kevin Murphy as we get ready for the Redhawks to take on the Red Raiders. This is always a good rivalry game.
Good evening, everyone. Live from Pollard Field in Buckland. Turkey Day football here on Bear Country 95.3. 4 local games between tonight and tomorrow morning. 2 of them on Bear Country. We begin with a great rivalry game. The Mohawk Warriors hosting the Frontier Redhawks.
Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the Collins Moylan Arena in Greenfield, Massachusetts. Tonight, FCAT Sports, once again this season, proudly presents some Franklin County hockey action as the Greenfield Green Wave take on the East Hampton Eagles. My name's Lou Bordeaux, the Green Wave skate doctor. O'Sullivan in pursuit. Prevents the icing. Brian Bauman. He scores! Frontiers, Brian Bauman. Just like that, gets the lead back for the Green Wave. Sean O'Sullivan came into the East Hampton zone. He was forced off of the play, but Brian Bauman trailed. Took the puck, deked Tyler Cordes out. Beautiful backhander, and Greenfield has a 2-1 lead. Shoots from a difficult angle. And Kyle Barnes! Kyle Barnes on the dish from Cam Rice. Cordes, there's no way he expected that one. Kyle Barnes. Right place, right time. Green Wave takes a 4-2 lead. Chris Tensar. Riley. Puck had a mind of its own on that one. Once again, East Hampton a little pushing and shoving after the whistle.
Poked by Barnes. Up ahead. This is Bauman. Bauman scores! Bauman went high on the short side and he drilled it, and we're tied at 2.
What a play, and I can already see the difference. I think Greenfield had told their defenseman, you got to be a little more aggressive. They moved up on the play. They tapped the puck, and Bauman was able to take that puck from before the blue line.
Now O'Sullivan, the footer got hammered, penalty coming up, as I think that's going to be a boarding call, and it's going to be a power play for Greenfield.
Power play for Greenfield. I don't understand the call. They're actually calling interference based on the sign.
Looked like a board to me.
Oh, he hit him hard enough to knock a dent in the boards.
Bryant comes over to pinch to keep it in, and he does. Bryant behind the net. Centering past the walls, the shot saved by Barnes, and he gloved it. What a play by Barnes. What a shot. Rob Cassie Wozniak. Wow, the Eagles are mugging their goaltender.
Hey, he played great. Played great in the end right there, too. It was a fun game. It's a tough one. We knew we'd have it close. We thought we'd have an overtime. We're probably hoping for an overtime. But a great finish. Greenfield made some strong plays at the end. They had the opportunities they wanted. They outplayed in the third period at the beginning, but East Hampton scored the only goal.
The final score, the East Hampton Eagles 3, the Greenfield Green Wave 2. We'll take a break and wrap it up from the Olympia. High school hockey on Bear Country 95.3. There's Dave Reno and the folks from FCAT are here. Great game. Did not end the way Greenfield wanted to. 3-2 the final. The East Hampton Eagles advance to the championship next Thursday, but what a game.
Back over to Cody Lambert. Lambert moves in deep. Alec Jordan went for the diving play. Unfortunately, got his stick underneath his Belchertown rival. So he'll be sitting for a couple. Orioles going on the power play. Jacob Bryan again with it, and he's just gonna, tried to lob it out. He's knocked down with a high stick, but Bauman got it. FCAT Sports, once again this season, proudly presents the Greenfield Green Wave at the Collins Moylan Arena in Greenfield, Massachusetts. And it's in! That's Aiden Roach. Aiden Roach is third goal of the season on the power play. Brian Bauman. He scores! Gets the lead back for the Green Wave. Back this way. Here comes Sean O'Sullivan again. O'Sullivan into the zone. Oh, what a move! And it's in! Aiden Roach! Aiden Roach from the point! And Kyle Barnes! Kyle Barnes on the dish from Cam Rice. Portis, there's no way he expected that one. Frontiers, Brian Bauman. Just like that, gets the lead back for the Green Wave. This has been Green Wave Hockey on FCAT Sports. Welcome back to the Collins Moylan Arena. Skate Dr. Lou Bordeaux here. What a barn burner we saw as the Green Wave took the W on their final regular season game. Close out the regular season at 16-2-2. They're ready for playoff action. This one got off to a fast and furious start. 59 seconds into the first period. Aiden Roach picked up a loose puck in the Ludlow zone. Skated in unmarked. Went top shelf against goaltender Mike Young, giving the Green Wave the early 1-0 lead. Came back down into the Greenfield zone, and Colin Sawicki from Ludlow scored his second goal of the season, unassisted. Ludlow came out ready to roll in the second period, and they scored just 15 seconds into the period when Cole Matinho scored his 10th goal of the hockey season on an assist from Aiden McBride. Second Greenfield goal came about 6 minutes later. Once again, Aiden Roach collected off a feed from Sean O'Sullivan. Very pretty goal. We were ready for a little Green Wave drama as the second period wound down. Kyle Barnes dug the puck free in the Ludlow zone. Found Kevin Bauman open at the blue line, and Kevin Bauman let one fly from the blue, just inside the blue line. Found the back of the net and gave Greenfield a 3-2 lead. Little did we know at that point there'd be no scoring in the third period. Although the Green Wave continued the shot barrage on Mike Young, ended up outshooting the Lions in that third period by a margin of 8-7. For the game, outshot Ludlow 51-21. 48 big saves from Mike Young tonight in that Ludlow net. He did a great job. Once again, it's the final regular season game. Thank you so much for tuning in this season. We hope to see you again for some playoff action. Green Wave are headed to the playoffs. Final regular season record, 16 wins, 2 losses, 2 ties. Final score here tonight in Greenfield. The Greenfield Green Wave 3, the Ludlow Lions 2. Good night, everybody.
Quinn has it right now, right at the lane. Sealed off. Schutze with a steal. Schutze, of course, a Mohawk Warrior. They had a tough season. Very young team. And they really were struggling offensively earlier in the year. Started to come on late. Brendan Emont hit from the foul line.
You know, he's had a really nice shot from around the foul line throughout the whole playoffs even for Pioneer.
Maylou, fadeaway J from the left side.
Smallest guy on the court, man.
Long pass down low to Emon, and he tried to save it on the baseline, could not quite do it, and the East team will get it back. They lead by 5, 14:48 to play here in the first half. 3-point bomb right side, that was way off, but the put back up and in. And that's Maylou on the bucket there. Coming all the way through. Loftman can't quite hit it with the left hand. Here comes Matt Booley from Smith Academy. Nice dish, right side. And Melu finishes again.
Wow, what a great job right there.
And the lead is 9. And as we mentioned, usually these all-star games, a matter of runs. We saw it in the girls' game. We're seeing it here as well. Let's see now if the West can answer. 3-point bomb by Acosta on the right side, no good. Schutze, though, gets the weak side rebound. Menard deep on the left. He'll launch. That shot is no good. Coming back quickly now is Murray from Amherst. On the left side, all the way through. Goes up strong. No foul by Brendan Emond. Kyle Murray out of Amherst. Now, last year, I'm trying to think where we were. Frontier, I believe, and the Amherst kids were way above the rim all night long.
Oh, they were
all night
long.
Above the rim.
Yeah. Sweet stuff to watch.
Free throw is good by Murray, and Kyle, who stands 6'1", will get one more here.
He literally forgot to put his uniform on when he first got out there to practice.
Second free throw is good. The lead is 11 now. All right, come on, West. Let's see if they can come up with an answer here. Acosta has it on the right wing. Into the paint. Kicks it left side. Schutze. Foul line. Iman. He hit before. Hits again.
Yeah, that's a nice shot for him.
Set him up.
Now he'll get some people in foul trouble.
Yeah, he executed a nice spin move down low. Second one is good for Karsten Carey. The lead for Mahar now is 4. A quick 4-0 run here by the Hawks. Near the right corner for Paul. Fakes the 3. Drives. Dumps it down low. Jenks up. No good. A foul goal on Muzica.
Yeah, Muzica did his best to try and block out Jenks. He got more body than ball.
Attorney Daniel Graves, Esquire. In addition to being Deerfield's town moderator, Dan's a practicing attorney. Call his Greenfield office at 773-8706 for all your legal needs.
All right, welcome to the post-game show here on Bear Country 95.3. We are smiling because we have an All-Franklin County League quarterfinal in D4. Franklin Tech wins on the road. They'll go to the mess hall on Friday night to take on the Pioneer Panthers. We're also smiling, Chris, because fire delay and all, we had one hell of a basketball game here tonight. We figured we would. Ends up being a 4-point Frontier victory, 43-39. So they get past their rough patch there in the first quarter. They were having a tough time there for a while, but they're on to the next round.
Yeah, it was a lot of ebbs and flows in this game, and really the scary part was in that fourth quarter when Mahar just took it to another level and really started to cause a lot of problems for Frontier. But Frontier was able to hold tough. They were able to make some good plays. Karsten Carey with a couple of key blocks and some key shots in the end by Alex Sharp, by Owen. Fantastic game, fantastic win, and now a much taller order as they go up to the Berkshires to take on the top seed Friday night.
But a long run of success over there under their former coach, Marty Sanderson. 10 years ago, it's hard to believe it's been that long. That was a quick decade. Of course, that state championship. Other good teams followed. Coaching change. Ben eventually comes in, some success, and then a little bit of a dry patch for them. I mean, they were never bad, but the Frontier down, meaning by Kalen Evans. Kalen splits the D, lays it up, in.
Great athletic move again by Kalen Evans.
Had trouble getting it in, but it does go to Robinson. Just inside the three-point line, he drains that jumper from the right side.
Yes.
Morse gets it back. Robinson, 3-ball, yes!
B-Rob, 3-ball.
And that's how the third quarter will end. End of 3 here in South Deerfield on senior night. Greenfield Savings Bank scoreboard, Frontier 59, Mohawk 28.
Noah Graves, 11 for Kalen Evans, 8 for Alex Sharp, 4 each for Owen Morse and Karsten Carey in limited minutes. Ben Listowski had 3, Tim Barrington had 5, and 2 each for Zach Nerminger and Jared Muzica. 77-37 is the final. Suddenly the lead is now 4 for Hopkins, 31-27, 4:36 to go. Frontier has yet to actually, they've scored 1 field goal in this quarter. Eric Goodnow, Jim Mason, Chris Collins, and Bobby C. as we get ready to wrap things up. I think what's amazing, too, Bob, as we look at the final stats, is the same 4 guys that scored in the first half did all the scoring in the entire game.
They did.
I mean, that's pretty unusual, but that's exactly what happened. You had 3 guys in double figures for Hopkins, only 4 in the score sheet, put up 56 points. That's pretty much unheard of.
Clock rather down to 6 seconds in the quarter. Coming through, Hoffman misses. Tipped out deep. Carey turns, shoots, and hits with 1 second left. That will end the quarter. End of one here in South Deerfield, and our score on the Greenfield Savings Bank scoreboard, it's Frontier 15, Turner's Falls 7. Back after this. And welcome to the Bear Country High School basketball post-game report. We are also on FCAT tonight here for your viewing pleasure. Jeff Terrell, Chris Collins courtside. We have got final here at Goodnoe Gymnasium in South Deerfield. Make it 7 in a row for the rampaging Frontier Red Hawk. Turner's Falls comes in with a 3-7 overall record. Winless in Hampshire League play at 0-4. Chris Collins on the other side, the Frontier Red Hawks, one of the hottest teams around right now. 6-4 overall, 4-0 in the Hampshire League North in first place. Winners of their last 6, and what's really nice is that they're not riding one guy in this winning streak. It's been truly a team effort, which is what we saw the other night in that victory here against Smith Academy.
Yeah, it's really interesting. After opening with 4 losses, it all just seemed to come together for this team, and they're really clicking. Like you said, they're the hottest team right now, I think, in the Hampshire League on either side.
But man, oh man, not a weak link on the bench. The starting 5, they're just cruising right now.
Even the younger guys, the freshmen and sophomores who are playing their first year of varsity ball, are playing like seniors. And when you've got that kind of chemistry, you've got a marquee big man in the middle who can dish it off. You've got guys that can stick it from anywhere and play tough defense. I mean, it's a total package right now. Night and day right now in terms of the level, the skill level, and the level of play on these two programs.
Chris, what are the final numbers?
For the Frontier Red Hawks, leading all scorers in the game, Carson Carey with 19 points, 15 for Ben Listowski, 13 for Kalen Evans. They were really the big 3 out there in terms of scoring. 8 for Donovan Hoffman, again impressive. 5 for Owen Morse, 3 for Alan Sharp, and single foul shot for Peter Carey.
Player of the game to a young man who is just a handful to deal with on both ends of the court. He certainly was tonight, Karsten Carey.
Well, we saw him against Smith, and he was impressive with triple coverage. He got quadruple covered tonight. But what was really, I think, made Karsten Carey stand out in this game was the way he handled Anthony Peterson, kept him to 6 points. A thunderous block in the second half. But more importantly, when Carey gets that ball down low or in the paint, he knows how to kick it out. Some great passes. He probably had 3 or 4 assists. He set up Kalen Evans a couple of times, Ben Listowski. I mean, just a complete player. And one of the, as a sophomore and junior now, one of the premier big men in Western Mass. He is player of the game.
Yep. Far. And getting better all the time. He's seemingly developing some new post moves down low. So we have him for the rest of this year and all of next year, and it's going to be a blast. Frontier, again, they are in the zone big time. They win it by a final score of 64-32.
Baseline is good. Spin back. Kalen Evans goes up. Count the bucket. 1. Kalen went with no fear to the basket. Sharp the 3. Yes. Good coverage. Now Morse will take 3. He'll hit it. 1 break. Sharp. Now Morse lays it up and in. What a shot by Morse. Go to the Sharp for 3. Yes. Donovan Alex for 3. Bingo. For 3. Yes! Alex Sharp is going off tonight. Carey. Listowski. Jumper in the lane is good for Ben. Right side of Listowski. Pull up jumper. Good! Gets hit on the way up. Follows his shot. Hits it. Karsten Carey. Carey goes around. Iman lays it up and in. What a round of blood. You standing still. What a play.
Left side. Sharp squares up for 3. Good! Over, left corner goes to Hoffman. He'll take the 3, wide open, and he bangs it down.
He has the hot hand right now for Frontier.
Tipped out deep. Carey turns, shoots, and hits with 1 second left. That will end the quarter. Deep on the left side, wraparound pass to Carey. Beautiful baseline move, and he put it home. Wow!
He just dusted Peterson on that one.
Heads down court, Barrington. Nice pass to Listowski, who banged it in.
That was just picture perfect fast break basketball right there.
They work on the right corner. Evans, a rainbow tray, right side, book it.
Working right now for Frontier on all cylinders.
Litsowski, he's going to take a three. It's good. Carey, double team, cuts into the paint, stops, pops with one hand and hits.
A little sky hook by Carey.
It's Sharp, now it's Carey. Oh, beautiful pass to Litsowski who put it in.
That was just fantastic movement. Ball movement, good pass by Carey.
Hoffman, he had the hot hand early on. Nice feed down low to Evans who banks it in. They've had some tremendous passes here tonight. Ben Barshevsky has to be pleased about that. Williams on the right baseline goes up, rejected by Karsten Carey. It's a down low to Evans. Nice up there. Takes it through. Can't land is good.
Great athleticism by Caleb Evans.
Goes back with 4 seconds left. 3-point shot put up by Morris. It is good. That's how the third quarter will end. Gets it in. Caleb Evans spots up for three. Book it.
He's going out here in the second half.
Peterson in the paint, lowers the shoulder. Oh, rejected by Karsten Carey. Loudly rejected. Carey, oh, nice pass again down low to Litsowski. Puts it out deep to Evans. Drives the lane. He'll go from the left hand, high up the window and in.
Moved by Caleb Evans. Great athleticism.
Baseline drive. Hoffman goes left side, banks it up and in. Left side. 3-point bomb by Morris.
Open shot for Owen Morse.
Pass left side, Caleb Evans for three. Good!
He can make that shot when given the opportunity.
Hoffman with a nice drive left side. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Yes, and one. The grass left side. Zygmunt rejected by Litsowski on the three out of bounds.
Breaking on the baseline, lays it up there. What a pass by Donovan Hoffman. Good. Three. Shot is good. Yes. That goes all the way, coast to coast. Three ball is good. What a play by Evans.
Nice look to Evans, takes it to the hole. Nice take right there by Kalen Evans. Gets it over to Muzica. Muzica back into Evans. Beautiful cut. That's what you call a nice give and go right there. Litsowski looks back to Carey. Nice little look underneath, and it's up and good. Back up to Sharp. Oh, good ball movement down low to Carey. He picks up a nice bucket. Good inside look from Evans. And an air ball blocked by Carey. Gets it out to Litsowski. Takes a shot from three. It's good. Karsten Carey, who sees an open look for Sharp. And what a nice give and go right there. Takes it deep. Sharp for three. And it's good.
And back to Evans. Fakes to three. To the line. To the lane. Right side. Sharp. Wide open for three. Good.
Good little kick out to Sharp. That Evans has got a lot of quicks.
They're not taking good care of the basketball. Rainbow three, right side, Evans, good. Oh, it's 10-0 and more drives all the way through. Puts it up and in and a foul. Stops and turns. They dump it down low to Carey. Carey triple team. Found Evans. He's the cutter in the paint and he puts it up and in. On repeat. High pass picked up by Carey. Down low to Sharp. Alex with an easy lay-in. And Evans. Nice pass. Litsowski puts it up and in.
Trim in this game.
Look at this move by Evans. Yes, puts it up and in.
Kalen there.
Brandon Robinson, who's going to put up a three. He's going to make a three. Peter Carey, the younger. 3-point bomb put up and in. Nicely done there by Owen Morse. Double Grace, foul line jumper, good.
The ball movement.
High post. Nice pass down low to Carey, who banked it home.
Yeah, that's just real good passing. This
3-ball put up, back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound comes down to Frontier. Evans sealed off, back. Litsowski's going to spot up for three. Bang! Shot clock running down. Left side, Graves. Fadeaway J is good just before the shot clock expired. Nice pass down low, and Robinson puts it up and in. That was a beautiful Graves. Back to Hoffman for three. Good. He's got a pretty jumper.
Yeah.
Going down the road. Another three by Hoffman. That one is good by the trailing team. Oh, another three from the right corner by Hoffman. He's gone off. He says, hey, maybe I want that t-shirt, guys. Ball jumps out on him. Nice dish down low. Robinson goes for the bank, count it, and one.
Stosky. Three ball is good. To Morris. Morris trying to drive through. This is back to Graves. Graves for three. Good! Owen now with it. Bounce pass to Carey in the baseline. Reverse layup is good! Course to Carey. What a play! Carey. Lob pass down low. Turn around off the glass and in!
10. Backcourt pass on the right. 17-foot Jay is good by Stosky. Line good. Jump it ahead. Burrington to Evans. Yes, and one. Noah Graves all by himself, and he drains the three. Right side, Robinson with a rainbow three. It's good. Here comes Graves. Barrington squares up for three. Top of the key. That is good. For now, slithering. Owen Morse with a nice dish. Donovan Hoffman with the bank from the left. Up ahead to Hoffman. Donovan finds a seam, goes all the way through, puts it up and in. Count it, and a foul. To the line for the win. Pull up Morse puts it back. Robinson. Donovan Hoffman, right side, wing, three ball.
One movement there. Dawes was wide open.
Here comes Robinson. Brandon coast to coast. Puts it up and in. You really like Davenport, but it comes to front here. Noah Graves with a nice dish to Morris, who lays it up and in. Quickly, nice dish down low. Graves with a reverse shot, and it's good. The final was like 4 to 6 or something like that. Robinson gets again from the right side off a nice dish. Nice dish down low. Beautiful ball movement down low. Graves finishes and the 5. On the left side. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Greenfield Gymnasium in South Deerfield. Tonight, a Hampshire League boys matchup, the Frontier Redhawks versus Turner's Falls.
Hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television broadcast of the 4-3 Frontier Regional School Redhawks against the 4-4 McCantech mascots. Yeah, definitely in for a good one tonight. Who are your players to watch?
Well, on the Redhawk side, I've always got my eye on senior point guard Ella Dean and veteran big woman Lexa Boyden.
I think both coaches will go into halftime harping a little bit on taking care of the ball. Nice pass there.
Good look to Speth down low, and she'll finish that easily. She'll take that all day. Great press break. And Frontier now with a double-digit lead, exactly what they want heading into this second half.
It's wide open, but no good.
Yeah, the three has just not been kind to McCann tonight.
And
yep,
one.
that is a foul.
Some momentum maybe here for McCann going into halftime. That's Grace Towler.
The Frontier 34. The Greenfield Green Wave has won 14 consecutive games. Frontier, well, they were hot coming in, but they're playing one of the top teams in all of Western Mass. And Greenfield eventually, it took a while, but eventually they showed why.
Well, Greenfield came in a little bit flat, I think, and Frontier came in just flying. And they played really well. I mean, that first quarter was very, very even. They ended up tied at the end of the first quarter. Baseline by Bigwood is no good, out of bounds. Frontier will keep it. And the Hawks will throw it into their own basket, leading 7-4 with 4:07 to go in this quarter. Demon is back into the game, and Caitlin Mackin will step out. Throws it into Demon. Demon now crosses half court. Goes to the left side. Demon gets a lane, lays it up and in. Nothing wrong with that knee. Lobs it ahead to Walker. Oh, and Walker got popped as DeLeo was coming back to try and make that steal and got all elbow to Bigwood. Bigwood gets the baseline. A turnaround layup is good. Great play by Haley Bigwood. Wow. That was one for the highlight reel. Orlowski to serve. Fuqua with the set, and point goes to Minichog as, again, a little bit of net play there by Frontier. Lauren Davenport will serve. Good serve. Returned by Minichog. Davenport to Fuqua, looking for Dean. Spike. (19-16). Davenport will serve again. Nice return. Fuqua, Isler, Dean. Point, Minichog. Went long. Not by much, but it was long. Mendrawa to serve for Minichog. That one handcuffed the Frontier player, but it's returned. Spike point. That's Gigi DeRose at the net. 21-16. Was that in? No, it was out. Just barely. 21-17. Frontier will get the serve back. This is Sarah Zoli. Deep serve. Set. Tipped over. Kept in play by Dean. Fuqua. Nice block at the net. Good return by Frontier, though, to keep it alive. Kagan returns. Fuqua looking for Dean again. That's going to go long. Well, they say it was in. Whoa. It looked like I went long, but no. They say it was in. 21-18. Well, it's going to, oh. Well, it was going long, but they returned it. It's still alive. Isler. Midcourt spike by Davenport. Kept alive by Minichog. They cannot return it, though. We're tied at 9.
We'll be ready for the opening face-off right after this.
Support for FCAT's coverage of high school sports provided by Attorney Dan Graves, Esquire. In addition to being Deerfield's town moderator, Dan's a practicing attorney in Greenfield. Call his office at 773-8706 for all your legal needs. Bobby C's DJ Service. Voted Best Mobile Disc Jockey in the Valley for 5 years running. Book your next party now at BobbyC'sDJService.com. Holiday Pizza in the center of South Deerfield. Holiday Pizza is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Webb's, America's yarn store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins are longtime supporters of local sports. Visit them at yarn.com. Cheslick's Market. Great coffee, snacks, a full deli, and fantastic lunch specials. Across from the Common in South Deerfield.
Forrest takes off, high throw, and he's safe.
Nice catch, though, at second base.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Yeah.
Second. You get that? And Forrest back safely. Curveball, and just getting a handle on a piece of it was Jordan to keep it alive. He had to protect the plate there.
Yeah, that was a really good protected play right there by
Frontier bench trying to talk it up, trying to get their guys going. Jordan pokes this one to left. And it's going to be over the head of left fielder. Jordan's going to reach second. And that's as far as he's going to go. So a pinch hit double. And that fires up the Frontier side of the field.
that was a shot.
The tying run is now at second base.
What a huge coaching call. That was right there by Coach Skinny Williams to make that call to put him in the game. That was a huge shot.
He wanted some pop in the bat, and boy, did he ever get it. He knocked that thing a country mile. Now they're going to pinch run for Jordan. They're going to bring out Evans.
here with 1 out and bases loaded.
Bases chucked. Bryan at third is the winning run. Bauman at first. Ground ball, base hit, game over. Frontier's gonna win. Kennedy Freeman with the bases loaded single to right field. And the Frontier Redhawks advance. Unbelievable, Bob.
That was a great game.
Ground ball to second, and they'll make the play to first. Does Crocker, and that will advance Hickey to second, so 4-3. And Reagan is in scoring position, and that will bring up the right fielder, Hannah Marhefka.
Both wrestlers look tired. They're in the middle. Team fighting, trying to get control. Again, what you said, it's going to be whoever wants it more. Fighting for control. Then he goes to shoot. Truesdale sprawls again. Front headlock. Tries to snap him down. And Bennington stays up. Truesdale tries to snap him down again. Still has that front headlock. No points for either wrestler yet. Another good job also getting him back into the middle of the mat, away from that railing. 9-1, but it's still anybody's match. Definitely anybody's match. The way that we've seen these matches go. Both of them are going to have. Austin's going to get to his stomach. Both wrestlers are going to get to his stomach.
They come out in the I formation, and it's like an offset I. Kirkendall a little bit to the right. Play action. Hildreth will keep it himself. First down, Anwar cuts back to the outside. He's inside the 20, still going, and he's going to take it all the way in. Touchdown, 46-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Matt Hildreth. Makes it 14-0.
Yeah, that was just a fun run to watch. As you saw, Kirkendall pull left, block. Big hole for Hildreth to run through, but then he broke through 2 or 3 tackles and kind of skidded one way, skidded back the other way, made somebody miss, and then another couple of tackles later, he was gone. Nice run by Hildreth. First carry of the game for him, 46 yards into the end zone. So we've seen a 70-yard run and a 46-yard run. We wondered how this field would affect their running. So far, we're not seeing that be a factor.
Yeah, not at all. 26-yard line. Pitch left side to DeForest, gets around the containment, has the first down and more, still going left side, and he is gone. And a big sack again on 3rd down and long. Phelps had no chance to get rid of it.
That time he gets stood up and dropped. Which goes inside and back and down the middle of the field for a touchdown. Garrett DeForest.
DeForest all by himself, left side, inside the 20, 10-5, touchdown. Rolling out to the left, first pass at Hildreth, going to Freeman again, touchdown. Moves on the left side, around the great play, hit by Hildreth. Shuffle pass goes, and that's going to go to DeForest for the first down and more. On the goal, 10-5 touchdown. Football on Bear Country 95.3. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to South Deerfield. Big game tonight here in the Intercounty League North. It is the Turners Falls Thunder taking on the Frontier Redhawks. I'm Jeff Terrell along with Sean Hubert. Our studio producer tonight is Dave Reno. So great that you could be with us tonight. A big game, Sean. Hopefully we'll match up to the hype. 2 teams with identical records, 4-1 overall. Will be 2nd down and 5.
Well, Castine's having a great year for that Turners Falls line. And Garrett DeForest, again, 5'9", 165 pounds, just a junior, but leads the team with almost 700 rushing yards on the season.
On second down, Hildreth gives to DeForest again, gets outside the containment, has the first down, steps out of a tackle, goes over another tackler as he went right over Craver, brings it into Turner's Falls territory, a first down at the TF 44-yard line.
Yeah, sometimes even when you know it's coming, you just can't do anything about it. You can see Kyle Dodge here on the corner, and he just got blocked efficiently enough. He could try to reach out and grab the ball carrier. Got his hands on him, but not enough to slow him down an awful lot. Big gain there, 21 yards for Frontier.
And selling the run, and then finding his guy out of the I formation. They will go, and the hand up to Keith. He got hit in the backfield. It's DeForest again, who came up and popped him for a loss. It'll be fourth down now.
Yeah, that's a play Keith can usually get to the corner and get the first down with, but
they're going to call it no gain, actually.
Yeah, they were so quick to get to him that, yeah, right back at the line of scrimmage. So now Turner's Falls. Well, is there a little Doug McLeod in Crystal Point?
Ball's on the left side hash mark. Now they're going to go to that Wildcat formation. It's DeForest out of the shotgun. He's going to roll to the right, throws down towards the end zone. Touchdown! It goes to Corbin Blight for the score, and Frontier now leads 13-0.
That's the second ball caught by Corbin Blight from Garrett DeForest. Again, Garrett DeForest been used as a backfield all season long. They come up with this Wildcat last week, and they're throwing it at Turner's Falls right now. 2 of 2 passing is Garrett DeForest. He's got a touchdown pass as well, 24 yards.
All right, we are back now, fourth down and goal from the 1-yard line in a 21-21 game with 2:54 to play. Turner's Falls looking to reclaim the lead. They come out with the backs, Lavin and Keith. In the I formation, Dodge will take it himself, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, pretty easy call right there. You got a big old offensive line in front of your quarterback. He's an athletic kid, and they just pushed that line back into the end zone. So Turner's Falls down 14, tied it. Down 21-14, tied it. Frontier now down by 7. After this Lavin kick, we're going to assume he makes, because he is Mr. Automatic, right?
He has been tremendous these last few years for sure. He will kick out of Dodge's hold, try to make it a 7-point lead. The snap is back, it's down, the kick is up, the kick is good. Timeout on the field. We have 2:52 left to play in this one, and our score on the CarQuest of Greenfield, South Deerfield, and Shelburne scoreboard. It's now Turner's Falls 28, Frontier 21 on Bear Country 95.3. Well, so many times, Sean, that we as broadcasters and newspaper writers, bloggers, people just in the communities and the coffee shops, they build up these games and they don't quite match the hype. This one did.
You know,
3 receivers to the near side left, out of the shotgun formation. Hildreth will take it. Turner's Falls, though, waiting for him, and he spins away and somehow is able to gain a yard to the 40-yard line, because Turner's, I mean, they were blue and white everywhere.
Yeah, boy, he started out with Kyle Dodge on him, and then he ended up running into John Fritz, who ended up knocking him out of bounds. Give him a gain of just about a yard on that play, but
clock in motion, 2:25 to play. Hildreth under center. McMillan goes in motion. He's back to pass, steps up, throws on the left side, looking for Freeman's got him inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal. This Frontier passing attack. They're not known for doing this, Sean.
Not this season, but we knew Hildreth could do it. We thought he'd throw a little more this year. We thought he'd run a little more this year, and he didn't do a lot of either. 25 pass attempts on the season, and he's hoisted it up about 15 times in this one. A lot of draw plays to him as well. Now Frontier, 1:15 to go, clock is rolling, down by 7, but tonight he was just the workhorse again. 10, 20, 30, 37 carries. I think that's a season high for Wyatt Keith. Yeah, he had 33 against that though. So 37 carries, 2.25 for yards, 3 touchdowns, and boy, yeah, player of the game right there. What a great game, really, by both teams.
So Turner's Falls wins it by a final score of 35-28 in overtime tomorrow night, live from Dalton. It'll be Northampton at Wacona, 5:45 pregame, and we'll kick it off at 6 o'clock. For Sean Hubert and our studio producer Dave Reno, I'm Jeff Terrell. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and have a great night in Bear Country, everybody. Locked and loaded, and really tonight the Frontier Red Hawks, they were the epitome of locked and loaded. They had not a flawless first half, but pretty darn good.
Well, and we knew the Senators weren't going to have a lot of margin for error coming into this one. As
3rd down and 1 from the Mahar 44. They go shotgun again. They've been very effective out of this formation. Snap goes back. Inside give. Senny's got the first down and more. Into the Frontier secondary. Brings it into Red Hawk territory. Down to the Frontier 43-yard line, first down.
Yeah, great run there by Senny. Where's number 44? Looks like a fullback coming out of there with number 44 on his back. And big run there, knocking guys over. 10 carries, 51 yards now for Lucas.
Side left. He is out there with Charlie Barnes. He's back to pass. Throwing down. This guy get picked off. The receiver had never turned around. Picked off by McMillan. And he brings it back to the 38-yard line. Melanson, the receiver down there. But by the time he turned around, McMillan already had it.
Yeah, that's really the first mistake Chabot has made from back there. And again, I'm not even sure I can't put that on the receiver because
we don't know what the pattern was. Yeah.
Where he threw that ball and where his receiver was headed were two different places, and an easy pick.
So they will set up out of the shotgun formation. Johnson and Charlie Barnes to the near side left. They try to get back into alignment. Johnson now will come in motion into the backfield. Back to block. Back to pass. Chabot takes off, breaks a tackle, has the first down, switches arms to midfield, gets another block, inside the 40, cuts back.
Boy, look at this kid, huh?
And finally brought down at the 36-yard line. This young man has had a fine night in a lopsided loss.
That's a 30-yard run right there for Chabot. Nice job there. So, boy, put him in the positives. 3 carries, 25 yards. He's completed 4 of 7 passes. He did throw that 1 interception, but the touchdown pass, yeah, I like this kid. Noah Chabot, just a sophomore, where's number 12. Came in early in this game after the starting quarterback 7. He went out early.
And then we'll be done.
Now that'll put Charlie Barnes up close to 100 yards receiving, a pair of touchdowns for him. And again, this Chabot kid, I like him a lot. Again, the way he delivered that ball, one point he stood back and took a big hit. Cost the Red Hawks a penalty, and I think they're going to call ball game. They may not make them go for the points here. Yeah, that'll be your final, I believe.
That'll be the final. 41-18 in favor of Frontier. Red Hawks go to 3-1 on the year. Mahar falls to 0-4. We'll take a timeout. We'll wrap things up from Orange after these on Bear Country 95.3. All right, post-game show here in Orange, Bear Country 95.3. Frontier goes to 3-1 with a 41-18 victory over the Mahar Senators. All Frontier in the first half, 27-0 at intermission, Sean, but Mahar looking really good with their backup quarterback, their sophomore quarterback, Noah Chabot. They gave Frontier some problems in the second half, but Frontier just too much of a margin, too much of a cushion they gave themselves in that first half.
Yeah, and then that big run by Garrett DeForest there, that was going to be the one that put it away. But yeah, you got to really like what the Senators did in the second half. They came out with a little bit more intensity, and yeah, I was extremely impressed with the sophomore Chabot. He's going to end up 7-12 passing, about 60 yards, but the touchdown pass, and Charlie Barnes with those receptions as well. Again, it was going to be tough without Grappi in here. They weren't sure who's going to run it out of the backfield. Purcell ended up with 8 carries for 21 yards. Lucas Senny ended up with a dozen carries, 66 yards. He found the end zone. A lot of positives in the second half for the Senators in a lopsided loss. Again, they did outscore the Red Hawks in the second half, and they had some opportunities as well. So you got to feel good about it, even though it looks like a loss. 41-18 doesn't look great, but Senators played really well in the third quarter and into the fourth as well.
So many different guys touching that football in the backfield for the Frontier Red Hawks. Garrett DeForest, most prominent among them.
Yeah, again, I was really impressed with the young guys. Alec Kirkendall there in the first half, just a sophomore, 4 carries, 27 yards. He found the end zone. Samansky, just a freshman, he had to end up with 8 carries for almost 60 yards. He found the end zone as well. But yeah, when you really look at the numbers, Matt Hildreth, 1 of 3 passing, 19 yards. That was a touchdown throw to Keenan Freeman, but yeah, Garrett DeForest again getting it done. 19 carries, just about 200 yards, a couple of touchdowns for him, and he just sets the tone for this Red Hawk running game.
Player of the game for the Frontier Red Hawks, Garrett DeForest. Congratulations to him. Frontier wins it 41-18. Next Friday night, we're going to head back to the North Providence region once again, this time over to Athol High School from Mohawk and Athol.
Yeah, and again, Mohawk struggling along here with the bodies, but they had the week off, so hopefully they'll have some a healthy team moving down there and to see the Red Raiders. And Athol, again, they beat this Mahar Senator team just by 16 points, 16-0. And, so that's not a lot of offensive firepower. Mohawk, can hold their own a little bit. They won a couple of games here in a row in the Tri-County. Now they're going to move to the Inter-County League, play Athol. It's going to be a tougher game. It's on the road, but don't count the Warriors out quite yet.
We'll be on the air at 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff live from Athol High School. Final score for the final time tonight here in Orange on the CarQuest of Greenfield, South Deerfield, and Shelby scoreboard. It is the Frontier Redhawks 41 and the Mahar Senators 18. For Sean Hubert and for Dave Reno, I'm Jeff Terrell. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a great night in Bear Country, everybody.
Good evening, Red Hawk fans. It's now time for the first halftime show for the Red Hawk Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Max Sherrill. How about a great hand for the Frontier Band under the direction of Max Sherrill. Nice job, band.
During the off season. Caitlin is planning on going to college and studying to be a physician's assistant. She will meet up on the field with her mom, Patty, her dad, John, and her sister, Megan. We would now like to introduce both.
So we're approaching the unofficial first quarter end of this game, and really tight so far after the first 20.
Yeah, and I don't think Coach Phil Patelli has even used a substitution yet. So he's definitely sticking with his guns.
Yeah, I think they took Warren out for Danac.
All right.
But I just noticed that.
Oh, and there's a goal. There's a goal from Denkevitz. It seemed to have a little misdirection to it. The goalie was going one way, and it came right up through the middle. Maybe a deflection there.
Quite possibly. So Frontier on the board right before that 20-minute mark. Frontier doing a great job staying with it.
Here
Martin's
we go.
got space.
Here we go.
All right, she's got to shoot. She's got to shoot. Shoot it. And there we go.
Yeah, but they blew the whistle. It's going to be a penalty kick, no? No, it'll be a goal.
Yeah, that'll be.
All right.
Yeah. Conf, they've got players standing outside of the 18, so they'll be running in.
Yeah.
And a Conf player goes down inside the Frontier goal.
I don't think anyone touched him, though.
Battisti holding his hands up. The ref says something to him.
He's a hockey player. You don't want to mess with Battisti down there. Venegas, the only Frontier player not in the box. And that'll sail over the net.
That's a wasted opportunity by Con.
And a disappointing night and a disappointing end to the home careers of 7 great players, but we'd still like to congratulate them and recognize all they've done for the program here at Frontier. But yeah, the Redhawks are going to have to recover from this one and get ready for the postseason.
Yeah, this was a great battle all game. Wonderful time for us especially, being able to talk about it and watch 2 great teams duke it out, and one team defensively and rightfully be the winner.
Yeah, and as always, shout out to Frontier Community Access Television for all they do to cover our school sports and other local events. For the team in the booth, I'm Alex.
And I'm Carson.
See you later.
Good night.
Quarterback Sean Davenport. We'll take a timeout here and wrap things up in Buckland. High school football here on Bear Country 95.3.
Support for FCAT's coverage of high school sports provided by Attorney Dan Graves, Esquire. In addition to being Deerfield's town moderator, Dan's a practicing attorney in Greenfield. Call his office at 773-8706 for all your legal needs. Bobby C's DJ Service. Voted Best Mobile Disc Jockey in the Valley for 5 years running. Book your next party now at BobbyC'sDJService.com. Holiday Pizza in the center of South Deerfield. Holiday Pizza is the official pizza of Frontier Community Access Television. Webb's, America's yarn store in Northampton. Kathy and Steve Elkins are longtime supporters of local sports. Visit them at yarn.com. Cheslick's Market. Great coffee, snacks, a full deli, and fantastic lunch specials. Across from the Common in South Deerfield.
53-12 the final here. And another victory, 4th straight victory for the Frontier Redhawks. And it was the Garrett DeForest show here tonight. With the win, Frontier finishes the 2018 season at 6-5. Mohawk falls to 1-9. We are done here in Buckland. We get ready for Greenfield hosting Turner's Falls tomorrow. 93rd meeting between those rivals. 10:15 pregame show. 10:30 kickoff live from Vets Field in Greenfield. Final score for the final time here. Pollard Field in Buckland on the CarQuest of Greenfield, South Deerfield, and Sheldon scoreboard. The Frontier Redhawks 53, the Mohawk Warriors 12. For Sean Hubert and for Dave Reno in our studio, I'm Jeff Terrell. Thanks for joining us tonight, and have a happy Thanksgiving in Bear Country, everyone.